schedule. Okay. Okay, can everybody see this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so this one already uploaded in the Putra Blast, but I already upload this slide on the Google site. Okay, the information I put in the Google site much more earlier compared to the Putra Blast. So I want to highlight few things. So if you can see, we are at this part. Oh, ini dia tak ada ni sebab saya guna ni. Dia tak ada apa highlighter ke apa. Okay, so you guys at here. Okay. So this is currently we are at week 5, ending of week 5. Okay, so I need to check the progress. Okay, and then we will have another session on week 8. Okay, in May, and then we will have another invited speaker. Okay, this is a planning, but still searching for any lecturer that want to spend time with the final year student project. Okay, so this one is a talk on the FYP defense during your final presentation. And then on week 12, okay, you will have another session with me regarding poster and video. As you know that at the end of the semester, normally you will have FYP exhibition day. Okay. FYP exhibition day is a compulsory event for all postgrad for all FYP students, because from your apa assessment, okay, part for semester 2, okay, partly will be done based on the accumulation. That means will be assessed by the supervisor and by the examiner, and partly will be examined by the industry. Okay, so this event is very important. So by the industry. So the one because you can see here we have 2 days. Okay, 2 days event. Okay, on related with the industry apa industry punya ni lah segment. So on 26 they currently the faculty planning for FYP exhibition day face to face. Okay, face to face. That means we will do poster. Okay, you will do the poster, and then we will send to the shop to print, and then you need to be at your booth. Okay, and then apa put your poster and then ready for explaining to the visitor, and should be able to defend or answer the question from the industry panel, because the mark part of the mark from the industry panel will be included in your final assessment. Okay, so the FYP exhibition day is very important. The poster is very important. Ability to answer also, it is very crucial. Okay, because the perspective of the industry people is quite different compared to the academician. Academician dia akan tengok you punya teori, dia punya application, but bila expert, industry expert, their thinking is more on how practical and how this can be done, and what is the reason behind that. So you need to able to incorporate the theory and then extended the knowledge, the theory for the real application. How can you do that? Okay, so this one FYP exhibition currently the faculty decided to conduct it face to face. However, the students still need to prepare video. Okay, when you have video, you will also use your poster. Okay, to do the explanation. I think you aware about this, or you I think you probably ask this apa FYP exhibition from your senior. Do you have any idea about this? Or you don't have any idea about FYP exhibition? Mana perginya manusia ni?
No.
Tak ada idea langsung on FYP exhibition.
Tak ada.
Tak ada idea langsung. Parah. Macam nak buat tu? Naya. Okay, let me go through with this and then let me try to find apa kalau ada video for you guys to share. Okay, because why you need to prepare poster and video. I remind you at this stage so that you can prepare. Okay, because faculty will decide, okay, at final stage, okay, when they do assessment or conduct survey on the current situation, either the case, if the case is high, then they will they will change the FYP exhibition day to online. Okay, to online, because during the pandemic we conduct FYP open day online. So when online, the student need to record your presentation, and then a different department, you should not check with others department, okay, because different department different dia punya procedure. Okay, however at the end of the day the video will be assessed by the examiner, by the expert panel, industry panel. Just a matter that how the department deliver this. Okay, so for our department, okay, you need to record your video and transfer it to the YouTube link. Then you need to submit to the department, so we will do arrangement and then submit to the industry panel if we conduct it online. If we conduct by poster, then you need to print the poster and then the department will do the arrangement according to your need. So you will get your booth, okay, and then you can bring your sample or anything to attract, okay, to attract the expert panel, or to use the model or your material to apa, to describe or explain during the Q&A session. Okay, so that's why week 12 is very important, okay, for you, because according to FYP calendar for all coordinator, there will be a meeting after Raya, but not sure when, okay, in confirming the apa, the format, okay, the format for poster, okay. Because format for poster will be same format for post, because you will use poster face to face. Kalau sorry, if face to face, you will print the poster and then stick it on the board. If you conduct online, you will use that poster, okay, and then conduct the presentation. Same like when you have online online class. So that means you need to just use on the slide presentation and do the presentation or explanation on your project. Okay, so that means tapi the format for poster is same for both, for online or for the face to face. Just a matter if for poster face to face, that means poster yang size besar tu lah. Size berapa tu? A5 ke? Yang besar, size big poster, big size. Okay. So then week 13, okay, you need to submit your report to your supervisor. This is compulsory. Okay. If you cannot do this, then the consequences is on you. Because on week 14, you need to submit slide presentation and report to the examiner and your supervisor. Okay, so that means week 13 ni, you cannot submit your report at the end of week 13. So your supervisor cannot give you the comment. Okay, having said that, practically you cannot submit on week 13 to your supervisor. You submit as a bundle and then you expect the supervisor to give you feedback within a week. Okay, so that one is not practical. So you need to plan yourself. Okay, so you need to submit earlier. Maybe you need to give to your supervisor 2 weeks time to read. Okay, because when you submit to the examiner, this is very tricky. Some examiner, they will give you final mark based on the report that you submitted. Okay. Some of the lecturer, they directly give you mark once you submit the report. Okay. They don't give you second choice. Okay. Or they don't give you attempt for a correction. Okay. Because the expectation by the examiner that the supervisor had gone through the report. Remember last time when we have Dr. Wani? Dr. Wani, so Dr. Wani mentioned that if you have formatting issues, so this one will make the examiner not comfortable. So that this one will affect your mark. Okay. So some examiner, they will go through your report and then they will comment. Okay, based on the first assessment, they will have preliminary grade. Okay, preliminary grade for you. And then this is the common practice at our department. Then they will return to you the draft with their comment. Okay, then you will have 1 week to do the correction and then resubmit the correction, resubmit the draft, okay, with amended, okay, resubmit the amended draft to the examiner so they will recheck. So if they satisfied, there is a chances that the grade will be increased. Okay, if they don't satisfied, they probably will ask you to redo, okay, or if the time constraint, then they will stick with their first or preliminary assessment. Okay, so the practice at the department, you need to submit the report and then get the comment, do the amendment on the comment, resubmit to the to the examiner and supervisor. Okay, and then once they give you a green light or they send email mentioning that it is okay to do the hardbound, then you can do the hardbound. Faham ke? Ah, jangan cakap tak faham. Okay, because because this one, okay, the thesis will be in the library. The thesis will be in at the department and will be referred by other students. So if you already do the hardbound and then the thesis is not at the standard, you need to redo and again send to hardbound. So the cost for hardbound quite expensive lah. Okay, because currently we request 2 hardbound. These 2 hardbound is for the department and the library. Okay, and then 1 soft copy. You can see here. Okay, you are required to submit. You need to submit 2 hardbound report and 1 soft copy. So if you want to have 1 copy for yourself, then you will have 3 hardbound. Okay, you will have 3 hardbound. Compulsory 2. Okay, compulsory 2. So normally Dr. Ni advised me to inform all the FYP student 3 copies, 3 copies included for your reference. Okay, if not only 2 copy. Okay, is it okay until this stage? Itu bukan kompleks sangat kan? Cuma kalau you tidur lah tak dengar.
Okay.
Okay, then you can see here your presentation or your final presentation will be on week 15. Okay, will be on week 15. Okay, so you need to prepare, okay, your poster or video on week 15. Okay, and then your oral examination, okay, also on week 15. Okay, because on week 16, okay, so this one you need to prepare the poster. So on week 15, but you need to submit your poster on week 16, okay, after you get feedback, okay, from your supervisor. Maybe during your apa week 15 ni, during week 15 ni, you will get comment from the examiner during your final presentation, and then your supervisor also maybe will change the idea ke, or will incorporate the comment from the examiner that you need to do some modification on the poster. So remember on week 15, okay, we have the end at the end of week 15 kita ada raya haji. Mana pula kalender saya? Kita ada raya haji. Berapa bulan raya haji? Eid Adha. So we will celebrate Raya Adha. Berapa bulan tu? Julai. Ada sesiapa boleh check ke?
Julai. Kan?
9, 10 kan? That's why we will conduct your final presentation at early week. Okay. Currently all you need Jotech confirm, okay. Jotech highway confirm on the week 15. Structure also confirm on week 15. So structure on 4th and 5th July, okay, the presentation day. So we try to conduct presentation day between 4 to 6 July. Jadi kalau you nak beli tiket raya, make sure you kena beli 7-8. Okay. But if we have any latest news, then I will inform. So currently the schedule still at the unit level. So they are discussing among the lecturer, okay, if they need to do changes or they will agree on this week, okay, week 15, okay. And then on week 16, you need to submit to me the poster. Okay, because we will collect the poster and department will send to the shop for printing. Then we will collect on week 17 and the FYP exhibition day will be conducted on week 18. Okay, so normally we will submit about a week to the shop. Okay, to the shop. So if you are not following the schedule, then you need to submit or you need to print by yourself lah. Okay, you need to print by yourself the poster. But then on this 20 July, you need to submit, bukan 20 July. Ni submission student mark. This one. Then I will, then if you, okay, because we did not say anything here, then I will update you the date for you to submit the hard copy of poster on week 17 if you printed yourself. Okay, if you send printing by yourself. Okay, so if we submit as a group at the department level, so the department will bear the cost lah. Okay, faham ke? Bashar? Bashar eh? Is Bashar here? Awad? Okay, do you understand?
Yeah.
It is important for you to understand, okay? So there is few things that we discuss, especially on the poster, okay? So let me see who else here. Just now I think I saw Bashar. Bashar or Bashir? We have both Bashar and Bashir, I think. Tapi dah tak ada lah. Okay. Because without the poster, if face to face, without the poster, then how can the examiner industry panel do the assessment? So it's very important for you to have the poster. Okay. Either submit to the department or ni lah apa print by yourself. But on week 17, I want to have all soft hard copy of the poster. Okay, because they will set the booth uh, on 26 July. So if you see here, you have your week 15 actually your study week, betul? So
Yes.
study week. So do not thinking that you will go back early lah. Okay, for celebrating Raya on this week 15. And then week 16 and 17 is your final exam. Okay, final exam period. Then directly in week 18, on Tuesday, they conduct this FYP exhibition day. They conduct FYP exhibition day 2 days. Okay, on 26 and 27. Okay, and then the final mark need to be included in the system on this week. Okay, because we need to submit all the mark to Senate because nak bagi you graduate. So if you make any delay, then your mark will not be sent to the Senate. Okay. So it is important the Senate endorse your grade. Okay. Kalau dia, so if they submit other courses but the FYP courses is not complete, then will delay your transcript. Okay. Your transcript preparation. Okay. So that means, let me highlight you again. So we will have oral on week 15, and then we need to focus on poster or video. Okay. So I think poster or video, we will update you somewhere week 11, week 12 lah. Okay, because this one, the event is handled by the faculty. So we just follow whatever instruction that they send to the department. Okay. Okay. You guys okay? Okay tak okay, kena okay lah.
Okay.
Okay. Dia punya okay tu now. I want to cross check. What is your stage of your laboratory work for those who conduct laboratory work? I nak tahu honestly, because the comment that I got from the supervisor, the student is still not in the lab. Even if in the lab, at very preliminary work, preparation of the raw material. And then I also get complaint from the AE, okay, all the laboratory assistant. The student are coming very late and then pushed to do so many things at one time. So this is the comment from the lab. It is not only my lab. I also got the same comment from lab water. Okay. So what is the status? What is the status of your project? Do you expect to do the presentation beyond week 15? May on all camera? Please switch on all camera. How serious you in your final year project? It is very important because the timeline, okay, the timeline for FYP is already scheduled by the faculty. We don't have much time to do adjustment. So now I really want to know how much your project progress on your lab work. My student I tahu tak bergerak pun, baru duduk dekat preparation material tak sudah. Mana Faiz? Afif? Sian lima. On camera. Mesti saya nak tengok. How serious you with your lab work?
Betul.
Siapa tu?
Saya Husni Hakim.
Aha.
Untuk lab work, saya dah start. Saya bahagian water.
Aha.
Untuk lab work, saya dah start alat since cuti SEM hari tu. Sekarang saya tengah buat lab dekat public health punya lab untuk testing water.
So that means can I say that you already 50% to 60% done with your lab, the progress for your lab work?
Yeah, something like that.
If you guys start from the semester break yang lepas, then the chances memang akan adalah 50 to 60%. Do you aware that the lab closed for almost 2 weeks for Raya?
I'm aware.
Then there is another constraint. So when you complain to your supervisor, you said to your supervisor, the lab closed for 2 weeks time. So by expectation, there is extended time for you to complete your work. The issue is there is no restriction in time for the student to conduct your lab. So the lab work can be done start from last semester during the semester break until this semester. So your project management planning is very bad lah. What I try to say now. Because I got comment from the supervisor. The lab tutup 2 minggu. The lab tutup 2 minggu. Student tak boleh buat. Then what should I do? There is no restriction on the time for the student to come to do the lab work. Can we have extension time for the final presentation? This is the schedule given by the faculty. So if the supervisor want to do or request for the extension time, so they need to follow the guideline by the faculty. Okay, the guideline for the faculty. You cannot compare your calendar, FYP calendar with other department because some department they conduct final presentation totally from the industry people. But at our department, we get the mark partly from academician, partly from industry. So different department have different method of assessment. Okay, so if the lecturer, if you want to extend the time, the time that you can do is only on your final exam period, week 16 and week 17. Tu dah macam mana? Then the time is not same for everybody. Not only for you, but for the examiner as well. Maybe the examiner need to conduct their final paper. So it's very, very tricky. So I'm not sure how can you do this, okay? But I believe almost 80% of the student having the problem to complete your lab work. Unless your supervisor baik hati lah, cut some of your work. Oh, no, not for me. Not for me. By hook or by crook, you buat lah apa yang nak buat. Because the problem is not come from me. You need to face the consequences. Okay? So currently, almost all unit agree to conduct final presentation on week 15. Sometimes the student have a power. Then you think that if you make a complaint to the supervisor, then the supervisor will try to extend the week of presentation. If they extend the week of presentation, the consequences is on you lah. Okay? Maybe you will be trapped between preparation for final exam, preparation for the FYP. Okay, but currently I cannot see how they can do this because we have different people, various student background, various subject being registered, especially for structure student. We have about, I think, structure and water student is quite a lot. Okay, quite a lot. But for highway, GIS, and geotech is already confirmed on week 15. But the issue on the lab work for geotech, water, and highway is not critical as those in structure group, especially those who conduct concrete. You are required to wait until 28 days. So what you need to do now, check your planning, rearrange your planning. And then currently those in the structure lab, I think quite packed. Okay, so they will chase for mixing period. They will berebut-rebut mall and so many things. Okay, so you need to plan this. I'm aware that student Dr. Farah cakap, baru prepare aggregate, nak buat macam mana? Nak buat macam mana? Saya pun tak tahu nak buat macam mana. Because the problem is not come from me. The problem come from you guys. Okay? What about those in geotech?
I came from Geotech, Doctor.
Mana saya tak nampak muka dia.
Saya
raise
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Everything progress maybe well, for me well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other student also progress well.
Yeah. Okay, because I also get feedback from Dr. Ni, okay, on her student. Okay, even we have, I believe that having the student having some issue on the lab, but I think the communication between the student and the lecturer, okay, ended very well. I think Pepe, is it under Dr. Ni?
Yes, doctor.
So I think because Dr. Ni really aware on the week of presentation is on week 15. Okay, on week 15. So I think you guys need to take this seriously. Okay, for structure group, even they are not conducting lab pun, I also got comment from the lecturer that conduct the desk study. The student MIA, mana pergi tak tahu what happened. So when they complain to me, I also cannot do anything. Sebabnya student-student saya pun tak tahu gaib ke mana, saya kata. Okay? But then I think the lecturer already put effort to search for the student. Okay, now is your turn lah to complete your task. Nak dapat B ke for FYP? Tak cukup data boleh dapat B tau. Then kalau that is one issue. Then if your examiner memang critical, check lah siapa you punya examiner. Complete your data is one thing. Do the analysis is another thing. So you need to prepare or rearrange your lab plan very well. Okay, very well. Like for my student, they have about, I think, 10 or 20 mixes. It can be done within one month. Kita Julai. Julai. Takkan nak siap Julai kot. Bila nak analisis data, submit kat saya, tiba-tiba graf tak apa-apa kan? Macam mana pula? I okay. Submit je lah. Okay. That is how, that is my principle lah. You get your mark as what you done. Okay. And then if you don't have more time, I also will not pressure you. Then you just submit to the examiner. Okay. You at this level, you already 4 years, so you should understand the consequences of your action. Okay. Management suppose tak ada masalah sangat kan sebab you buat desk study. Unless kalau you buat survey tak juga hantar survey you. So Cik Masita macam mana?
Untuk setakat ni doktor, kita orang dah hantar surat. Lepas tu kita dah hantar parameter semua. Cuma Dr. Aidi tengah tunggu respon daripada engineer JKR. Sepatutnya this week kita akan ada meeting. Cuma belum dapat respon daripada pihak JKR.
Okay, then in your case, okay, for those in your case and those who dealing with others agency, okay, especially government agency, you memang lagi nak kena prepare yourself mentally. Okay? Sebelum raya dia cuti, lepas raya pun dia cuti. Dia punya mood raya tu minggu tau. Then you need to have backup plan. Okay, I think this is what you learn in the project management. You need to have plan A, plan B, plan C sampai dah E lah. Asal you boleh dapat you punya output. Okay. So Firdaus. Muhammad Firdaus. You buat apa project management?
Ya doktor, saya project management.
Ada masalah ke tak?
So far sekarang tak ada. Saya hari tu last sem ada dapat teguran and then saya dah reconstruct sikit and then so now tengah collecting data lah.
Then good. Then you have you supposed to have ample time lah to do analysis. Okay. Then you nasib baik boleh boleh do the final presentation.
Yeah, I'm coming back like in 2 weeks, so it should be fun.
So
I
you
already
should
collect all the data. Yeah.
you should feel relief, okay, in your situation. Luckily the faculty agree, okay, and then the university also agree for you to conduct the final presentation, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ishraf.
Ya doktor.
Macam mana?
Semalam ada untuk Fauna macam kita orang kan buat software dengan Innovatia company. So semalam macam contact dengan Datuk, lepas tu diorang pun baru bagi diorang punya software untuk saya dengan Ain untuk study.
Oh, dapat software baru nak study tu nak consider berapa persen tu? 50% tak sampai ke?
Sampai saya doktor, sampai
Sampai ke? Hati. Tak suka hati je cakap sampai. Saya dengar pun macam tak sampai.
23% lah.
20 belajar round up sikit. 30% ke 25%? Siapa lagi?
25. Saya dengan Ain.
You dengan Ain. So I think Nur Ain ke?
Betul. Ain Sulung.
I think you better try to catch up lah. Then it's very good to you lah to work with all these big people. Okay, because when you kerja esok you dah tahulah macam mana cara kerja big people ni. Okay, kalau kerja takat dengan saya, saya tu bagi tahu satu sebenarnya saya tak bagi tahu pun pada kau. Kan? Saya beritahu sekali je. So jadi Ishraf and Ain make sure you try to compile all to study as soon as possible lah, because after that you nak chase balik semula the private sector to get the information. After semester break you only have 8 minggu saja tau. Okay, you only have 8 minggu sahaja. Saya rasa 8, 7 because after semester break will be week 7 and then you will have another 7 weeks. So you only have 8 minggu. 8 minggu tolak pula minggu ke-14. Then you jadi 7 minggu juga. So you need to prepare very well ni. That's why I'm calling you guys to make sure that you can see how critical lah you are, especially for those yang tak sampai lagi 50%. Okay? Those yang buat highway, baik-baik.
Untuk saya dengan Nas, kita orang kena to have the views on dari expert punya point of view. So right now for me, I already send the like I need to interview them, but right now still don't have the confirmation from them yet. But right now I have like 6 expert interview tu, but I need about 20 plus, so yeah.
20 plus ni ke? responden ke?
Untuk expert, untuk saya kena buat 2 survey, which is from public point of view and expert opinion. And for the public, I already collected for 160 plus, but I need 300 plus for my sample size. So yeah.
So kalau listen to your explanation, I can say that almost 50%. 50% from your planning, okay, the overall scope of final year project. But in terms of data, I don't think 50%. Data collection tak sampai kan?
Ya, sebab masa hari tu masa mid sem saya kena pergi tempat tu, lepas tu kena buat survey and tanya orang and stuff. But yeah, tengah ada tu.
I think at this point those yang kena buat survey, especially dengan expert panel ni, you timeline sikit and then you use your privilege as a student, keep on sending email lah. Tapi janganlah sending email hari ni, esok hantar, hari ni hantar, esok hantar. So at least early week, then give them some time to respond. If not, then end of the week. And then next early week, you remind them again. That is the only way lah yang kita boleh buat, because dia nak marah pun tak boleh nak marah sebab student. Kena dapat dia bising dah student ni kan. Because now do whatever it take for you to collect the information, okay, to collect the data. Okay, siapa lagi? You bawa Dr. Fauzan ke bawa Dr. Lau?
Saya Dr. Fauzan dengan Nazira, lepas tu Shim dengan Alia bawa Dr. Lau.
Okay, student bawa Dr. Lau? Okay.
Yes, doctor. So currently, I have collect my data and then we'll start to analyze by next week. And then I'm planning to start all the writing start on the sem break.
Okay, seems like you are in good track. Okay, Shim. Okay, siapa lagi? Saya tak boleh nak sebab structure untuk unit structure ada, kalau untuk unit highway kalau saya tengok dia ada maknanya bawa Dr. Fauzan tak ambil lab banyak buat test study so then tak ada problem. Untuk geotech ada lab, okay, ada lab. Water mana student water ada siapa-siapa yang tak sampai 50% lagi ke? Student Dr. Bat, mana student Dr. Bat?
Okay, doktor.
Najwa, macam mana?
Setakat ni kita orang tengah nak pergi dekat lab public health, tengah buat water sample.
Berapa jauh lagi tu dia punya skop tu?
Kalau ikut timeline yang saya ada, dia lewat seminggu, tapi okey kot. Kalau ikut timeline saya
dengan kod-kod, dengan kod-kod. Ni dah tak ada kod-kod dah ni. Now you kena betul-betul prepare and then do backup plan lah. Okay, macam mana nak buat. Okay, so at this time I think what you guys can do, tengok macam mana, and then kalau you need to schedule dengan you punya supervisor lah. But trust me lah, supervisor memang takkan ada lah kata buang lah sampel tu, tak apa, tak payah, kita ambil yang ni je cukup. Tak pernah lagi lah saya jumpa. Okay, so Najwa lagi siapa bawa Dr. Bat? Dr. Bat ada 3 student tak?
Ada puteri saya.
Saya doktor.
So Putri?
Saya sama dengan Najwa. Progress.
So jadi tu berapa persen tu dengan Najwa? Saya tak dapat nak agak. Baru kat public health, lepas tu nak kena balik semula kat water ke?
Orang macam kena tanam-tanam, buat rain garden dengan, lepas tu ambil kitchen grey water, lepas tu test influent dengan effluent. So sekarang kita orang dah test influent tu, nanti baru test effluent.
Dah yang part tanam-tanam tu dah selesai lah?
Saya dah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, last time pun ada juga isu yang tanam-tanam ni. Dia tanam tak juga settle. Water jugalah. Tapi saya tak tahu lah bawah student lecturer mana. So Putri, so maknanya Najwa, can I say that your progress is almost 50%?
40 kot.
Dia kalau 40 kot 30 lah tu. So you betul-betul tengok Putri?
Saya pun lebih kurang dalam 40.
Tu pun 30 lagi. Siapa lagi seorang? Student board Dr. Pat?
Saya doktor.
Mana saya tu? Syafiqah?
Ya betul.
So you pun 30%?
Saya dah siap bahagian tanam, so saya tinggal nak test dekat public health punya lab lah.
Kenapa dia orang tu dah siap kat public health? Maknanya you buat parallel work? Tanah buat, public health pun buat?
Saya bukan rain garden, saya lain. So saya punya yang tanam tu dah siap lah.
So can I say you dah 50%?
Boleh.
Saya yang tanam-tanam ni memang saya takut sebab kejap lagi dia tak siap-siap tanam. Lepas tu bila dia tak siap tanam, dia tak boleh test. Okey, bila tak boleh test tak ada data. Tak ada data dia pun tak buat analyse. Okey. So siapa yang kena tanam-tanam ni semua kena tengok balik you punya schedule tu. Schedule you, then bila you tahu macam sekarang ni lab work 2 minggu memang tutup, tak boleh masuk kan. Water pun sama kan. Ada tak Cik Pok ni ada cakap ke lab tutup 2 minggu untuk water?
Pok ni tak ada cakap pula kat saya, tapi tak sure ada cakap dekat yang lain tetap.
Then water bernasib baik lah. Structure lab tak salah saya untuk concrete lab memang mention lah 2 minggu kan. So yang lain-lain tu kalau you tak tutup tu gunakanlah masa sehabis baik. Okay. Then siapa lagi? Student bawah Dr. Izian? You buat lab ke?
Nisa.
Student bawah Dr. Izian. Lukman?
Yes, doktor.
You buat lab structure ke?
Tak, saya buat software.
Okey, software kalau lambat memang saja penyakit sendiri lah. Tapi progress you kat mana? Kalau masih lagi baru nak study software memang lambat lah.
Tak, proses itu.
Okey, then that's good. Ni yang buat lab, student buat Dr. Izian?
Saya doktor. So far, sorry doktor sebab bising sikit. Saya punya bilik dekat dengan toilet yang diorang buat construction sekarang.
Okey, saya masih boleh dengar you asli. Okey, apa dia?
So far saya rasa saya on the way nak buat mixing sebab tapi ada masalah sikit sebabnya shift yang dekat lab sekarang rosak, yang ada shift kecil dan kita orang yang buat structure semua macam tengah berebut nak divide masa.
Nasib korang lah tu. Tu beyond my control.
Yes. Lepas tu lab pun tutup 2 minggu. Lepas tu kita orang terkejar masa sebab lab tutup awal pukul 4 sharp dah tutup. So macam ada masalah kat situ, so kita orang kena pandai try curi masa lagi. Sebab yang ada shift kecil je, nak bahagi untuk beberapa orang tu. Macam tu dah tu.
So maknanya student Dr. Izian dan student Dr. Farah yang perlu menggunakan shift kan?
Shift analysis.
You kena faham how to tackle person in charge. Dengan Mr. Fairuz, you kena make sure that you bersihkan segala alat dan you kena pompat tu stok sebabnya dah prepare untuk bersih. Betul? Jadi apa yang you boleh buat yang saya boleh cadangkan, try to rayu dekat AE kalau boleh masuk lab pada minggu yang apa? Tapi you pun cuti kan semester break tu? Pada raya kan?
Ikutkan kita orang nak masuk lab tapi sebabkan Cik Faru dah bagi tahu awal-awal lab memang takkan buka kalau dia tak ada.
Ya. Sebab semester kalau takat shift tu maybe boleh buat rayuan, tapi masalahnya waktu semester break tu adalah cuti raya dan saya rasa tak ada staff backup. Kalau ada staff backup bolehlah merayu untuk buka lab, tapi saya tak rasa sebab staff mesti cuti seminggu.
Tapi boleh try ke doktor?
Boleh lah kalau nak cuba. Cuba apa masalah, bukan kena bayar. Kan? You try lah tanya dengan Cik Fairuz. Lepas tu siapa yang buat perjanjian, silalah pastikan makmal bersih barang, letak tersusun segala mana. Because you just want to use shift kan? Shift buat kat luar kan? But then again, the safety issue also important. So Sebab saya tak rasa siapa-siapa boleh bantu untuk buka sebab melainkan ada AE yang balik awal. Tapi you bolehlah try tanya.
Oh tapi Syaza dia bawa Dr. Farah, dia bagi tahu saya semalam dia dah try rayu untuk nak pakai kat luar tu je, tapi Cik Faris tetap tak bagi juga.
Alah, rayu 10 kali pun masalah. Pergilah rayu. Kalau saya jadi you, saya rayu je lah. Tapi this is really beyond my control. Even at department level pun, because they have allocation to cuti. So this kind of thing that you have to learn. Sometimes memang dia punya consequences dia besar lah, berat lah. And then you have other subject. After semester week 7 you dah ada juga test satu kan. And then pandai-pandai lah you try lah. Saya tak boleh nak kata apa kat sini sebabnya minggu tu memang minggu cuti raya. Unless kalau you back ramai-ramai, tahan lah telinga nak kena marah dengan AE tu. You lagi takut AE daripada pensyarah, betul tak? Tak boleh masuk amal. Okay. So I think currently what I can say that a lot of you is less than 50% to progress. But as I mentioned, the restriction is in time is on week 15 for the final presentation. So if we need to do adjustment, then you need to sacrifice your week examination week. But then you need to check lah, examiner you free tak waktu examination week. So if you ask me, kalau ikut kita punya history department, memang week 15 kita habis present. Belum pernah lagi kita buat beyond week 15. Yang kita terjadi sebelum-sebelum ni due to the pandemic. Okay, bila due to the pandemic, dan sebab apa you akan dengar senior you cakap, lepas final exam kita orang present, lepas tu different situation. During their case, okay, during their time, due to the pandemic, dia tak boleh masuk lab. So bila dia tak boleh masuk lab, fakulti yang bagi arahan tak masuk lab. So fakulti have to take responsibility to extend the study period. Then fakulti juga yang send request ke university for the senate for the marking system and those things. So currently it is memang bukan kita punya tangan lah, because tak ada restriction for the student to be in the lab. Okay, so I think try to do what you can do. You tak boleh change system, you tak boleh change you punya scope to beyond you punya control juga. Yang you boleh ialah merayu. So silalah merayu. Ya, manalah tahu nasib you baik. Kalau dia juga start next week kan.
So hari ni last.
So cubalah. Nanti dia rayu lah kalau buat kat luar. Because the issue lagi satu kenapa AE takkan bagi juga walaupun buat kat luar, because safety, student safety satu. Okay, so student asal dapat masuk lab dia seronok je, tiba-tiba mall jatuh atas kaki dah, macam mana? Jadi pula isu dekat fakulti dan jabatan dapat nama. This kind of thing you nak kena tengok macam mana. Okay, tanya boleh tanya, tapi kena ingat responsibility tu macam mana. Okay, so ada apa-apa lagi yang ada apa-apa yang kalau you all nak share? As coordinator, I'm aware about your problem, but I cannot do anything because I need to follow the faculty punya timeline. Okay, I think same goes to your supervisor because we already discussed about the presentation time. But I believe that the supervisor will not reduce the scope because the issue, as I mentioned to all the supervisor, the issue is not come from the faculty, the issue is coming from the student. So try to do ni lah, re-adjust or replanning lah your work. Kalau rasa nak kena mixing satu hari 5 mixers, you mixing lah 5 mixers pun dari pagi sampai malam kan. And then kena do adjustment juga kat diri you lah. Kalau macam lab structure, dia pukul 8 pagi dah buka makmal. Yang pukul 8 pagi pun bangun. Pukul 8 pagi you dah tercangak lah dekat lab because you pun tahu you ada constraint in time. Okay, structure tak ada sesiapa yang buat test structure dengan Cik Hafiz? Ada ke? Dr. Izian dan Dr. Zizi pun buat ni kan, dia study. Dr. Nak pun sama. Student Dr. Raizal, Prof. Raizal. Mana? Tak ada. Hakim. Ashraf. And then I think another one is Basha. Tak apalah. Saya dah try put effort to check on you. Siapa yang tak ada lah ya. Okay, I think that's all for today. So I will update you about your FYP calendar. And then please make sure that you guys are logged in the Putra Blast, because if not, I will get notification that this student, some list of students that did not log in at Putra Blast. You log in Putra Blast untuk subjek lain, you log in FYP. Currently, I think I have 5 students yang masih lagi tak log in dekat FYP. Okay? So if you have any issue, you can inform me personal. So I don't know what I can do, but at least I can listen and try to figure out how we can help you. Okay? Okay, I think that's all for today. And Assalamualaikum.
Doktor.
Salam.
Tak payah sign attendance kan? Sebab
sign.
Tak dapat.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Ya ke?
Tak buka.
Ya, saya buka 7.45 sampai 9 tadi.
Tak boleh.
Ya ke? Okey. Kejap lagi saya update dekat dalam WhatsApp. Kena sign. Okey. Okey, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you.
Selamat berbuka.
Raya.
Raya.